Hi guys, random encounter here. We are in a clan war league match where we only have Town Hall 12s down to their 5th base, to our 5th base, and they have Town Hall 12s literally all the way to the bottom. So we've got 4 10s and 5 12s, the rest 11s up against 15 12s and an 11. So obviously we're going to have to put in some 2-star hits on some of these Town Hall 12s with our Town Hall 11s. We're just going to take the next highest remaining one here, see what we've got. Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 12. I usually wind up going with a queen walk just because it's an opportunity to pick away at the base. Ooh, got the Grand Warden in flight mode there. We'll go ahead and run back out, make sure that he's sitting in ground because we want him hanging out with the Archer Queen in this attack. So, queen walk, you want to stay away from single target Inferno Towers because they can mess her up pretty bad. You also want to make sure you get the Town Hall. So each of those Inferno Towers are going to leave us alone on the queen perspective as long as we're cruising among the outside. There's always a chance to try and bring the queen in on one side and create some disruption to get to the Town Hall. Really, I'm just going for 2 stars, so I want to make sure that we get it. So we're going to come down here with the queen, be able to clear out a lot of this area, eventually put the king and some other troops over here to create some distractions and help us make a funnel right through the middle here to get to the Town Hall. I'm expecting Tesla's giant bombs, probably a tornado trap in there. Air sweepers you want to keep away from with the queen walk because they'll leave her exposed. The other thing when you're taking a Town Hall 11 against Town Hall 12 or any Town Hall up is find any fringe buildings you can pick up potentially for a free building because sometimes it's a small amount of damage. This Dark Elixir drill looks like it's uncovered from anything, and then over here we've got some opportunity to possibly get a few buildings here with maybe 2 buildings. We could maybe get, if that gold storage has enough time for minions to be able to get there, we can take a shot at that. And otherwise there's not a whole lot of extra exposed stuff. I only have 1 minion right now actually, so oh, you know what though, that's right, I made an Electro Dragon. Electro Dragon would be able to do quite a bit of damage up top here. So I'm actually just going to set the Electro Dragon loose up here to take out hopefully a good chunk of that area. Black Bomb would so totally suck if we got hit with one over there. And then once the queen takes down this Archer Tower, the minion I have should be free to maybe pop a building or 2 over here. And we will see how it goes. Hopefully the Electro Dragon doesn't get torched right away. Nope, he should be able to get at least a few points of damage over there. Queen, got all 5 healers on her. The Warden to keep her nice and safe. Now the ideal scenario is going to be the Queen continues moving that direction. So we're going to use a few wizards here to try and clean those buildings to make sure she's going the right direction. Don't need to use a rage yet. Always make sure that if you're ever using a queen walk, the rage needs to make sure it hits the healers. It's not about giving the queen an opportunity to deal more damage. It's about making sure that the healers keep plugging away to keep her alive. Electro Dragon's dead, but looks like he did a pretty decent amount of work over there. Ooh, that's going to be unfortunate. Air defense already shooting away at those healers. Gonna go ahead and send in some troops on this side here. Want to get the Valkyries into the core to help deal a lot of damage. And didn't want to use the Grand Warden's ability that soon, but he was getting roughed up by a few things. Still plenty of spells. We're going to go ahead and let the king get in there. Let them rage away. Clan castle troops, a whole bunch of stuff happening all at once over here. We're just going to start getting some of these fringe buildings over here. Queen seems to be doing okay in the middle there. She pounded her way through the wall. We still have her ability and a rage spell. She's sitting in the middle, which is not a wonderful thing, but may as well at least let her get a few more buildings destroyed before she goes down. So 69%. Still got a minion flying over there. Got over 70. A lot of stuff happening at once. A lot of stuff to keep an eye on. That minion goes a different direction. Nope, this is going to be much closer right here. Bye, minion. So not bad. 71%. Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 12. Never hurts to have a town hall that's at least somewhat on the edge, but when you're in a war where all you can hope for is 2 stars among a lot of the bases, you take what you can get. And may as well, while we're at it, did something similar with my doctor base here, and nice island for the town hall. Similar type of idea. Get the queen going, create a funnel. King's going to come in over here. We'll speed this along. Queen comes in. Wall breakers inside the rage spell, also usually good. They'll pound their way deeper into the middle, and a lot of times they'll help trigger the clan castle, which you see they do here. So we're going to let the queen handle those troops, and then she's eventually going to take out the archer queen, and she's going to take out this inferno tower. And then we get our king, wrecker, some bowlers in there. The key is making sure that you get a good funnel. We don't want all the troops to run up around this direction. I actually put the jump spell there to let the queen get into the core. I didn't use the freeze spell on that inferno tower right there, so it managed to kill my wrecker before it got to the middle, but I stopped focusing on it for a moment because I saw an opportunity to get the queen into the middle there. And at this point it's just a matter of you're going for every point of damage you can get. That Grand Warden statue up there covering a lot of stuff, this archer tower covering a lot of stuff, so big troop expense to have to get those buildings taken down, but 70% almost. Not terrible, solid 2-star, 11s versus 12s. And hope you enjoy. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, tell your friends, check it out. We got a lot of